Hello everyone, today we will explore a law called Nari Shishu Nirjatan Daman Ain 2000. We will go through its section together and try to understand them in a simple and easy way. So let's get started then. Section 1, short title. This law will be called the Nari Shishu Nirjatan Daman Ain 2000. Nari Shishu Nirjatan Daman Ain 2000 is a law made on February 14, 2000 to stop and punish crimes that harm or abuse women and children. The government thought it was very important and necessary to make strict rules to stop such violence and protect women and children. So this law was created with the purpose of strictly preventing and controlling crimes against women and children. That's why this law will be known as the Nari Shishu Nirjatan Daman Ain 2000. Section 2, Definition. In this section, we will look at some important terms used in the law and explain what they actually mean. Understanding this definition will help us better understand the rest of the Act. Number 1. Offense. Offense means any crime that can be punished under this law. It refers to any illegal act or wrongdoing against women and children that is covered and penalized by this specific act. Number 2. Kidnapping or abduction. This means forcing, tempting, tricking, deceiving, or frightening someone to make them leave one place and go to another place against their will. It is when a person is made to go somewhere else by force or by deceit or by fear against their choice. Number 3. Detention. In this law, detention means to keep or hold a person in a place against their will. It means forcing someone to stay somewhere they do not want to be. Number 4. Tribunal. A special court or tribunal that is set up under this law to handle and judge cases related to crimes against women and children. It is a special court formed by the government specially to try and decide cases of violence or abuse against women and children. Number 5. Rape. Rape is defined as per section 375 of the Penal Code 1860. Number 6. Newborn child is any child who is under 40 days old. Number 7. Woman. This refers to a female of any age. Number 8. Balatkar means rape. Especially it is defined as any sexual act committed by a male person on a male child's mouth or anus. 9. Grievous hurt, which is defined in section 320 of the Penal Code 1860. Grievous hurt refers to serious bodily injury such as permanent loss of sight or hearing, loss of impairing of any body member or joint, permanent disfigurement, fractures, or any hurt that endangers life or causes severe pain for 20 days or more. 10. Ransom or muktipan, or any kind of financial or other benefit given in exchange for something. 11. Code of Criminal Procedure 1898, which is the legal procedure governing how criminal cases are conducted in courts. Dowry refers 1. Money, goods, or other property demanded or claimed by the groom or by the groom's parents or any other person directly involved from the bride's side, given at the time of marriage, before marriage, or during the marriage relationship on the condition that the marriage will continue. Number 2. Money, goods, or other property given or agreed to be given by the bride's side to the groom or the groom's parents or any other person directly involved at the time of the marriage, before marriage, or during the marriage relationship on the condition that the marriage will continue. Dowry is the property valuable transferred between the bride's and the groom's side in relation to marriage, either demanded or given as a condition for the marriage to persist. 13. Sexual act or sexual intercourse. This means any act where a person inserts their male organ or any part of their body or any object into the vagina, anus, or mouth of a woman or a child with the intention of satisfying sexual desire. Number 14. Child. This means a person under the age of 16 years. High Court Division. The High Court Division of the Supreme Court of Bangladesh. Now comes Section 3, the supremacy of this law. For the time being, whatever provision of any other law may contain, the provisions of this law shall prevail and be effective. This means that regardless of what any other law says, the rules and provisions of this particular law will apply and have authority over others for the time being. Section 4 says punishment for crimes using burning, corrosive, or poisonous substance. If a person causes the death of a woman or a child or tries to cause death by using any burning, corrosive, or poisonous substance, then that person can be sentenced to death or life imprisonment with hard labor. In addition, they can be fined up to 20 lakh taka. Section 4 subsection 2 has two sides. It says if someone injures a woman or a child by using any burning, corrosive, or poisonous substance and that injury leads to serious damage, then the punishment will depend on how severe the injury is. Number 1 says if the injury causes loss of eyesight or hearing, disfigurement or destruction of the face, breast, or private parts, then the offender can be punished with death penalty or life imprisonment with hard labor and a fine up to 10 lakh taka. Number 2 says if the injury causes disfigurement or damage to any other organ or body part or injury to any other part of the body, then the offender can be punished with 7 to 14 years of imprisonment with hard labor and a fine of up to 5 lakh taka. Subsection 3. If a person throws or tries to throw any burning, corrosive, or poisonous substance on a child or a woman, even if no physical, mental, or other injury is caused by that act, the person will be punished with a minimum of 3 years and up to 7 years of rigorous imprisonment. The person may be fined up to 5 lakh taka. This means that simply attempting to throw such harmful substance is a serious crime punishable by prison or a fine, regardless of whether the harm actually occurs or not. Subsection 4 says the fine imposed under this law will be collected from the convicted person or from their existing property, or in case of their death from the property left behind at the time of the death. The collected fine will then be given to the heirs of the person who died as a result of the crime, or if someone was physically or mentally harmed, it will be given to that person, or in case that person has died, this money will be given to their legal heirs. The money collected as a fine for the crime will be paid as compensation to the victims or to their families. Section 5 and 6 is being amended. They are not in force anymore. Section 7. It says punishment for kidnapping a woman or a child. If a person kidnaps a woman or a child for any purpose other than committing a crime mentioned in Section 3 and 6 of the Human Trafficking Prevention and Suppression Act 2012, that person will be punished with either life imprisonment or a rigorous imprisonment of at least 14 years. Additionally, the person shall be pay a fine. Kidnapping women or children for any unauthorized reason carries a very severe punishment, including life imprisonment, rigorous imprisonment, or a fine. Thank you so much for listening. Please remember, laws can have many interpretations, and this video is based on my personal understanding. If I have made any mistake, I sincerely apologize. Take care. Bye-bye.